Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be on a new knife that I just picked up. It's also going to be an unboxing video. Obviously, I haven't done one of these in a while, and the reason for it is because I've actually been purchasing a lot of my knives either at the gun shows or at the at the actual stores, like gun stores and stuff like that. So I haven't really been ordering anything. But I came across this knife in just by searching through the internet and stuff like that, and I had seen a prototype video on this particular knife, and it kind of caught my eye. It was a little bit of a smaller knife, but I kind of liked some of the properties that I saw. Then when I saw that it had come up for sale, I automatically snagged it, and I actually received it today. So I'm pretty excited about this. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Now, I do want to give you a little bit of a heads up. All the information that I'm going to be giving you on the knife, I'm actually going to be reading it off the actual site where I ordered the knife from. So, and the reason for it is because I unfortunately haven't come across any other videos on this particular knife besides that one prototype video that I saw. So, again, I'm going to be pretty much reading it off the actual site. So, let me go ahead and get rid of these bubbles, or peanuts, I should say. And here we go. Obviously, it's Spyderco. And this is let me see if I can focus in on this. Come on. There you go. This is the Techno pin, model number C158TIP. So if you guys haven't heard about this particular knife, there hasn't been, that I know of, I'm not really on the forums, but I hadn't really seen too much information about it. So let me go ahead and open it up so you guys can see what it looks like. Obviously, here's the knife itself. And then you get some literature. I won't bore you with that. So I don't know if you guys can make it out, but it's definitely a small knife. It's been classified as a small hefty knife or a small stout knife. I can tell you by first impressions, it's pretty heavy. It comes in at 3.6 ounces. The actual close length on this is 3.43 inches, and the overall length is 6 inches. So obviously, it's a pretty small knife. Now, this was actually a collaboration between Spyderco and a Polish knife maker by the name of Marcin Slysz. I hope I'm saying that right. And, obviously, it's their first collaboration. So, as you guys can see, this is a titanium handle on it, and on both sides, which is really, really cool. It does have, Spyderco's Clip-It wire clip, so it's deep carry pocket clip, and it's set up for left or right-handed carry, but tip up only. So if you don't like the tip up carry, then obviously this knife is not for you. Obviously, very, very contrasting is this blue G10 backspacer, which is really, really nice. It's got this machining on it, very, very reminiscent of kind of the stuff that Tough Thumbs does. If you guys don't follow him here on YouTube, he does a lot of these, this kind of work on the backspacer. So that's really, really cool. I've been actually wanting to pick up something or send something to him to get pimped. So this is pretty reminiscent of that. And then the rest of the knife is open, so you can clean it pretty easily. So this has a pretty oversized lanyard hole, and the cutout on the actual scale is really good because it allows you to grip it really nice and be able to open it. Obviously, it's a little stiff as of now, but as you guys can see right there, it's got a small blade in comparison to the size of the actual handle. You have some jimping right up here. And one of the biggest things is the actual width of this blade itself. It's a pretty stout little blade, which is it's really nice because for it being such a small knife, it doesn't feel like it's not going to be able to handle a little bit tougher tasks than you would expect from such a small knife. So here's the logo. Let me see if I can focus in on that. And then obviously it's made in Taiwan. Okay. And on the other side, you get the Spyderco logo, Spyderco, and then the blade steel. This is actually CTS-XHP. Now, reading from the site, it says that it's comparison to D2 tool steel. And again, this is I'm reading the information right off the site, so don't quote me on that. But overall, it feels really nice in the hand. It fits my hand pretty nicely. The jimping is not very aggressive, but it's good enough for whatever tasks I'll go ahead and put this little knife through. The blade is full flat ground, so that's pretty nice, and it does have a lanyard hole in the back here. I think it's pretty much big enough for non-gutted paracord, or I'm sorry, yeah, non-gutted paracord. There we go. So obviously the locking mechanism is the it's got a frame lock, or the Chris Reeve integral lock, and lockup is very early, as you guys can see there, but it's definitely solid lockup, no up and down, left to right blade play. Let me go ahead and lock it back up. Blade centering, it's dead center, hopefully, as you would expect. Now, for the size and what you're getting from this knife, it's a little bit on the expensive side. Depending on where you find it, you're looking anywhere from about 170 to 190, depending on where you look at it. But it's a great little knife. I mean, just again, I just received it right now. I don't have any pocket time with it to be able to give you any impressions of that. But first impressions is that the knife is definitely very well built. Obviously, it's still a little stiff, but it's very smooth. Locks up really nice and tight. And it definitely will be a nice little addition to an EDC. I'll go ahead and start rotating it in and out. Oh wow, it's very sharp. I'll start rotating it in and out of my EDC and see how it does. But I've been eyeing picking up some more titanium handle knives. That's kind of my little kick as of late. So this definitely fit in very nicely on that. So again, I hadn't seen any other videos besides that prototype video that I saw on this particular knife. So hopefully, if any of you guys are looking into it, this will help you guys out. Just by way of comparison, I'll bring in the knife that I used to open up the package, and this is the Kershaw Echelon. Obviously, hopefully that'll give you a little bit better point of reference as far as the size of the actual knife. Here we go. Let me bring it back. There we go. So obviously, very small knife, if you guys know the size of the Echelon. But let me show you the biggest differences, obviously, in the thickness of the blade. Check that out. The blade on the what is this one called? Sorry about that. Techno. There we go. The Techno is obviously a lot thicker than the one on the Echelon. So, like I said, it should be a great little addition to any EDC, especially with that deep carry pocket clip. And then just the offsetting of the contrast between the titanium color and then the blue backspacer. That's really nice. I really like the way they did that. So, again, Spyderco Techno, a collaboration with Marcin Slysz. And let me know if you guys have any questions. All right? Thanks.